Oh, it's been so long. That's the 4th and 5th straight we got down there. Y'all make some noise for these little rippers as they're all going down the backside into the first turn. Now it's going to be Caleb with a great pop. Gunner going on the high side of the turn to pick up some speed. Oh, look out for the cone. Gunner going down, but he's going to pick himself right back up. He said that cone ain't got nothing on me. I am after it. But Caleb has checked himself out, looking over the back shoulder, checking it out, see where the competition is, but he is on fire right now. Caleb Pike in the 1. Gunner Turr up in the 2 right now as they're battling it out. Gunner making his way up and over down the second, third. Whichever straight this is going to be, we're going to call it the first one for these little guys. And Caleb will cross the finish line first. And Gunner still got it going on, working it out through the rhythm section. Into the second turn for Gunner. He's about to go. Got it going on, getting his feet up, filling out the balance of that bike. Around the turn he goes. Pike with the win in the first go around. Ready to come back, try it again. Caleb Pike with the rip. Gunner finishing strong. Not letting anything stop him. Oh, going down one more time, picking himself up, dusting it off. Going to grab that bike one more time. He says, man, this thing's like a wild Mustang, but I am holding on for all it is. Bucking him, throwing him off, but not ever giving up. And going to be Gunner coming into the 2 spot as he makes the way down the last backside of the hill. And Gunner, great job, way to finish up strong, Mr. Gunner. We're getting them locked in. And they're off. Taylor with a great pop. Gunner looking out to see if Mom's going to throw him down again, but I think he's got it taken care of this time. Round the corner. He said, man, I'm glad y'all moved that orange cone. No, I'm going to hit the 3rd one this time. He's taking them out. He's seen cars. He's checking to see if anything's living underneath him. Caleb Pike, though, look at Caleb go. We're going to have to put some pedals on his bike before long and get him going down the big hill. I know. Where's Mom and Dad? They're like, no, don't do it yet. Caleb Pike rock and rolling through the finish line. Gunner got it going on. Way to go, Caleb. Rolling all the way through. Leading at both laps, line to line. Gunner not ever giving it up. Gunner making his way around that second turn. Hitting the last straightaway with all he's got. Up and over the first part. Over the double. Down the step down. Making his way up over the last table. One more. Oh! Not quite enough steam. Shaking it off one more time. He's got it. Made his way to the top. Last little straightaway going to happen right now. Checking it out. Looking for it. Look for it. Oh, Gunner with a nice whip over the fence. I think that's going to be done on the white bike in the 2 spot. More on the yellow bike in the 3 spot. Eichert out front on this one. That looks like Richmond, Wrench, man. Jersey on that young man right there. Caden Eichert, Dominic Dunn, and Bryson Moore. Round the 3rd turn, the big monster turn, they go into the rhythm section. Dunn trying to make a move, trying to find a way to get up front. Eichert's got all these to handle with these 2 young rippers behind him. That's going to be Eichert, Dunn, and Moore picking up the action at the top of the hill. Got the 26 to 30-year-old cruiser in this one going on right now. That's Luke Sanford, Evan Mangino, and Eric Williams. Around the turn, we're going to call that Williams on the front side of it right now. Eric Williams making his way back at you, ladies and gentlemen. Sanford in the 2 spot. Mangino sitting in the 3, taking the underneath action. Looking on the side, trying to get around Sanford. That's going to be Sanford in the 2 right now. Williams on the front side. Mangino in the back end of it right now, giving it all he's got. This little 10-year-old's pushing hard. Oh, that's Sanford. Sanford left the door open for Mangino, and Mangino taking advantage of it right there. Moto 4 on the track right now, 5 and under novice. Aiden Shoemaker, Caleb Lovick, and Monty Brown. These kids have got it going on right now. Got to wait for them to make the turn around the front side. Ain't got the glasses on, but they are putting on a show. I'm going to say that's probably Shoemaker on the front side if I had to guess. Oh, Caleb on the front side. Appreciate that right there. Oh, almost made it. Getting there. Caleb. Aiden, 1 and 2 right now. We're getting Monty picked up on the track, getting him on the top of the hill, ready to go. Caleb making his way around that last turn, taking a quick peek, trying to find out where Aiden is. Sorry, that's Adeline. I'm sorry. And Monty's only 3, ladies and gentlemen. Y'all give him some noise right now. He said, you know what? I could be on a balance bike, but I am not. I am going to take these pedals and we're going to go the whole track. I'm not doing the last 2 straights. I want to do the whole thing. Monty doing it his way all the way around the track. Got it going on. Taking a high look over the monster turn. We got Caleb going to take the 1 this go around. Adeline going to get the 2, and Monty going to get the 3, but he'll be back giving them a challenge next go around. Moto number 5 locked in right now. That's Zachary Sullivan, Brendan Matthews, and Adrian Allison. Gate down in there off like a banshee right now, ladies and gentlemen. Up and over the... It's been a while. That's going to be Brendan on the front side of it right now. Round the turn, making our way up the straight. Coming right back at you with some hot racing action. Brendan looking good. Oh, as he's leading the pack. Looks like Zachary sitting in the 2 spot right now. That's the 869 bike. Oh, I guess that should have been 896. But we're going to call it Zach sitting in the 2. Adrian and Allison sitting in the 3 right now. Brennan leading the pack. Zach making up some ground through this last one. It's going to be a drag race to the end. But, oh yeah, Brennan right there going to keep the lead, holding them off. Moto number 6 coming down the straightaway right now. 7-year-old novice Brady Hubbard, Dexter Shoemaker, and James Moss. Looks like that might be Brady up front right now. If I'm getting it wrong, I do apologize. I ain't got my glasses on. Brady, bike 818 as they coming around. Looks like James in the 2 spot. Dexter sitting in the 3 right now. Getting it done. Brady, James, and Dexter, only 7-year-old. Brady looking good, getting a little bucking action over the last straight, but hanging on. That looks like James making a run for it, but ran out of track just there at the end. Moto number 7, that's going to be Lauren Pike, Luke Markham, and Maggie Boyer. And that's the great thing about BMX. It don't matter, girls and boys, we're going to put them on the track at the same time. They all got the same chance. Front side of this one, though, that looks like it's going to be, was the 99 bike?
Who's 99?
Who's 90? I'm not exactly sure. We got Lauren on the front side.
No, Lauren second.
Lauren, so that's got to be Maggie on the front side of his end. Lauren in the 2 spot and Luke bringing in the 3 right now. It don't matter. They've all got it going on. Maggie, Lauren, Luke fighting their way to the end. Well, this is going to be a good race here. Gideon Lovett, Tyler Pike, Dane Boyer, Matthew Shoemaker, and Bro McWeeny. Gates down there getting a little bigger, a little faster. Oh, 36 to 40-year-old novice. Somebody get the oxygen bottle for him at the end of the line. These old guys are going to need some help. Slipping the pedal there, coming on the second side. All of them still up. Oh, I just about said all of them were still up. Somebody's trying to prove me wrong, but he's getting back up on it. Looks like Taylor, Shoemaker, Dane's got it going on today. Getting a little action. Then Taylor Pike and Shoemaker. We're going to say probably Lovett and McWeeny. Yo, they got a little bit more experience under them now. This 9-year-old intermediate, a couple of experts thrown in. Jackson Sanford, Dominic Dunn, Bryson Moore, and Daniel Joyner. Front side of this one right now, going to pick up this race in action as they're coming back this way. That looks like the little dude right there, the little ripper, Dominic Dunn. Second place going to be Jackson Sanford. They used to call him the Diesel because he would never quit. Sitting in the 3 spot, we're going to call that one Bryson Moore, I do believe. Joyner sitting in the backside of it right now, but he's getting faster each and every time he gets on the track, is what I'm being told. Dunn, Stanford, Moore, and Joyner. Just remember, power ain't always the official ruling, but hey, I'm right most of the time. Mangino, Eichert, and Avila. Justin Avila. I like that name, Avila. That's a nice one to say. Front side of this one right now, going to be Mangino with Eichert sitting in the 2 spot. Mangino reminds me of the restaurant all the time, Maggiano's. I love that Italian restaurant. I'm sorry. I reminisce a little bit. Mangino got it going on the front side. Eichert looking for a way around it in the big monster turn. Avila sitting there, checking it out. Mangino, Eichert, and Avila getting a little air over the last tabletop. Brooke Pike, Elio, Gideon Hobbs, and Ryder Markham. Gates down, and these young rippers are heading down that front straightaway. If you want to see them go fast, you got to make some more noise for them. It's hot, they're tired, but they'll go for noise. 49 bike, going to be Hobbs, Gideon Hobbs right there, running his district number. Yeah, black and white numbers. As we get older, you got to try to figure this thing out. We got Hobbs, Markham, Elio, and Pike. I'm sorry, Elio, I'll figure out your last name and I'll call you by that too. That looks like that's the way they were going to finish up. 46 to 50-year-old intermediates. Bubba Arteria, Matthew Johnson, and Mike Wilson. Oh, look at the big guys go down that front straightaway, getting lots of speed. Going to make a sandwich there out of Matthew Johnson. Oh, they gave him a little bit of breathing room. That's your TO, ladies and gentlemen, leading the front side. There's going to be Matt Wilson and Arteria. Oh, Arteria making a move on the backside of the, looking to get around Matt Johnson right now. Matt's had enough experience. Oh, Wilson making it look sweet. On the pedal with him, making him work for it. Eichert coming over, challenging hard. Great racing down that front straightaway. Eichert, Dunn, Moore right there on the backside of this one, making it work, keeping up with these older guys. That's going to be Caden Eichert. Dominic Dunn. and Bryson Moore keep the rubber side down. That's the way they're going to finish this go-around up. Great race down the front straightaway. Moto 3 locked in right now. Sanford, Mangino, and Williams blasting out of the gate this go-around. That's going to be Sanford. Looks like Williams may have slipped the pedal out the gate, but getting right back on it right now. Getting the pedal going. Sanford on the front side. Mangino on the 2 spot right now. Here comes Williams looking for a way to make his way through the traffic. We got Sanford, Mangino, Williams. 1, 2, and 3. Keeping it down. Williams showing you how to do some rhythm work. Able to keep it down, pump it real hard, make up some ground. Mangino going to hold him off though. Sanford, Mangino, Williams. Moto number 4, that's Adeline Shoemaker, Caleb Lovick, and Monty Brown. These kids are racing for all they've got. That's Adeline in the 1 spot right now, fighting hard, holding off a push from Caleb. Caleb able to make the way around him around her right here in the front straight. Coming back at you. Oh, come on. I know it's Sunday, ladies and gentlemen, but you're not in church right now. You can hoot and holler. Make some noise for these little kids. They've got it going on. We got Caleb, Adeline, Monty made it up the hill this time, ladies and gentlemen. Sitting at the top. He's doing a great job. Caleb, Adeline, showing you how to get around the track in the fast fashion. Caleb's got it going his way. Miss Adeline in the 2 spot. And Monty Brown, he's figuring it out, but Monty's going to get quicker each and every lap. Working it, standing up, 3 years old. That is great right there. I think when I was at 3, I was still sucking on my thumb, sitting in the house. I wasn't out riding, but that's okay. That was me. That was a long time ago. That was about 6 months ago. Wow. I think my son wants to walk home today. Motor number 5 in the gate right now. Zachary Sullivan, Brianna Matthews, and Adrian Allison. And it's a pop coming out of the middle, leaving the bookends behind right there. That's Brandon Matthews. Zachary Sullivan in the 2 spot. Adrian Allison going to be in the 1 right now. Coming back at you, heading straight up the second. Ooh, it's been a long time. You get all kind of tongue-tied and everything up here trying to talk. Hey, that's Brianna Matthews, Zachary Sullivan, Adrian Allison. 1, 2, and 3 as they go down. Past the tower turn into the monster turn, hitting the rhythm section, keeping it down, pushing hard, using your legs, using your arms, not pedaling a whole lot, keeping up the speed. Brianna Matthews, Zachary Sullivan, Adrian Allison. 1, 2, 3. In that order, ladies and gentlemen. Brady Hubbard, Dexter Shoemaker, James Moss, and that's going to be, I think that's Moss challenging for the 1 spot this go around, but that's going to be Hubbard. Hubbard's got it coming out of gate 8 this time. Got the whole shot from 8. Working his way up the second straightaway. We got Hubbard, Moss, Shoemaker, 1, 2, and 3. Brady Hubbard right now going through the monster turn, taking a look to see where the competition is, realizing they're hot on his tail. Shoemaker, Moss battling for the 2 spot as we come into the turn. Moss holding him off right now, but Shoemaker going to make another attempt. 1, 2, and 3. We're going to have it going all to the line. Oh, that was so close. Looked like we had Moss keeping it. Lauren Pike, Luke Markham, and Maggie Boyer right now. Into the first turn they go. Lauren sitting on the one side. Luke giving it all he's got. Lauren right there with him. This go around. Maggie showing the quick way. Boyer, Markham, Pike, looking at it. Markham looking for a way to catch. Oh, Markham with a nice little header. Got a little buck in action. Oh, yeah. We're going to take one out of the old book. You know, Otis Hopkins, great announcer out here, says BMX race is a tougher than alligator meat. That right there. Little Markham showing you why. If it was me, I'd still be laying out there. You'd be calling life flight to get me up off the track. Get in, love it. Tyler Pike, Dane Boyer, Matthew Shoemaker, and Boy McWeeny coming their way down the first straight into the turn. Dane let it last go around. Looks like he's trying to stay perfect on the day. Going to hit it one more time this time. Dane, Shoemaker, Pike, 1, 2, and 3 right now. Oh, it looks like somebody's got some little gears on their bike. Like he's trying to do freestyle. He's spinning so hard. But on the front side, we got Dane, Shoemaker, Pike, 1, 2, and 3. Keeping it all up right. Let's go around. All 5 of them going to make it safe and sound. 9 intermediates in there right now. Sanford, Dunn, Moore, and Joyner got it going on. Oh, Dunn with a great pop. Sanford in the 2 spot. Getting some pressure out of Joyner, it looks like. Bryson Moore on the backside. No, that's Joyner going to be in the 4, Moore in the 3 right now. But up front, it's all Dunn and Sanford, 1 and 2 as they come through the tower or into the monster turn. Down through the rhythm section. Picking up some speed. Dunn not checking anything. He's just focused out in front of him, getting it working. Sanford going to be more than Joyner. Moto number 10, named Gino Eichert, and give me one more time. Vila. Oh, that's like Bob. Bob Vila. Okay. With an A in front. I got you. Up front on this one, Mangino and Eicher. Vila get it going on right there, keeping it tight to the turn, making up every inch of track that he can, not letting them get too far away from him, just waiting for them to make a mistake. Vila's ready to capitalize on it. Mangino and Eicher keeping it smooth, not giving him that opportunity. Mangino, Eicher, Vila. Brooke Pike, Elio Lambugli. Yeah, that's like Mike DiMaglio's. Elio, Gideon Hobbs, and Ryder Markham. We're just going to call them all by their first name this go around. Brooke, Elio, Gideon, and Ryder. Front side of this one's going to be the 48 bike. That's got to be Gideon Hobbs. It must be a 9. Eyes are getting slack. That's going to be Brooke Pike sitting in the 4 spot right now. Elio and Ryder making up the 2 and the 3 spot. Gideon keeping it smooth, making them give them chase, making them work hard. It's going to be Gideon, Elio, or Ryder, Elio, and then Brooke. Moto number 12. Bubba Terry, Matthew Johnson, and Mike Wilson. These guys gave us some great racing action in the first moto. Second moto is looking like it's going to come out the same way. That's going to be Wilson on the front side of it this time. Your track operator, Mac Johnson, sitting in the 2 spot right now. Bubba Arteri sitting in the 3. Arteri making a nice move underneath on the side. And they're going to be challenging for that 2 spot down the rhythm section. Artillery getting through it nice and smooth. They're not giving up yet. Wilson got the fresh air. It's Artillery. Oh, look like at the line. I'm going run, wasn't it? They decided to save up on it. That's Eicher. Moore in the 2 spot right now. Eicher getting it done. Sorry, Dominic. Mr. Dunn over there. Gotcha. Little watching this up here. Got to stay out of the way. Eicher and Moore getting it done for the 9-year-old cruiser action. Around the last turn, Moore goes. The way he's going to go. Motor number 3 going down right now. Looks like a little pump race action. Trying to make it happen. 3 pedals out of Williams. No pedals out of Sanford. Maggiano's got the pedal all the way through the first turn. They're going to work it hard right now. I know this isn't very exciting sometimes, but these pump race actions, this gives him a lot of practice. A lot of technique in getting all the way around the track without pedaling. Sanford using the arms, using the legs, little manual action over the last roller. Sanford. Maggiano. Mangino. And Williams. Motor number 4, that's Adeline Shoemaker. Caleb Loving and Monty Brown. Adeline and Caleb been battling out all day. Into the first turn, Caleb's got it going his way right now. Adeline looking for a way to get around him. Monty seen in the 3 spot, building up speed. Can Monty make it to the top of the hill? This go around as he comes out the first turn. Yes! Up and over the double. He goes, oh! Not quite enough to make it over the second hump. But up front with the racing action is hot right now. That's Caleb Loving. Adeline Shoemaker going through the rhythm section. Little Adeline still trying to find a getaway around Caleb. But punches. Oh, Lordy. My mouth isn't as fast as my head sometimes, and my head is slow, so I don't know what's going on with my mouth. That's going to be Caleb Loving, Adeline Shoemaker, and Monty Brown. Great job. Motor number 5's in the gate right now. Somebody's phone? Yep. All right, we're good. Motor number 5 heading down that front straightaway right now. That's going to be Sullivan, Matthews, Allison. And on the front side of this one right now, that's going to be Brennan again. Brennan's been keeping it perfect all day long. Sullivan sitting in the 2 spot. Allison in the 3. Matthews on the way up front right now. Rocking and rolling through the power turn. Sullivan looking for a way to get around him. Allison in the 3 spot. Looking to catch up to both of these kids. Just waiting for the mistakes so he can pounce on them. That's going to be Adrian Allison in the 3 going up to Zachary Sullivan. And Brennan Matthews keeping the shiny side up, rubber side down. Oh, hold on, he's getting a little crazy. He's able to save it, not missing a turn. Great bike control there by Adrian Allison. Way to keep it on the track. Skates down on motor number 6. That's going to be Brady Hubbard. Dexter Shoemaker. James Moss right now. Looks like Hubbard's on the front side of it. Going to be Moss. Oh, slipping a pedal. Able to hold on. But that's going to be Shoemaker taking advantage of it right now. Shoemaker in the 2 spot. Hubbard out front. Shoemaker in the 2. Moss going to be making his way back up into the racing action. Ladies and gentlemen, you got to remember this is total points action. They got to take the score from all 3 rounds, just like golf. Low points win. And it's going to be right now Hubbard, Shoemaker, Moss in that order for this go-around. They're going to have to do some math. because I think things are getting mixed up a little bit. That's going to be Hubbard. Into one spot, Shoemaker into two, and Moss able to hold on for the three. Lauren Pike, Luke Markham, and Maggie Boyer going down the front straightaway right now. That's going to be Markham on the front side, I do believe. And looks like Lauren this time sitting in the two with Maggie in the three, if I had to guess. I think that's about right. Going through, that's the 14 by, that's Lauren Pike sitting in the two spot right now. Luke Markham right now out front, getting it done. Maggie Boyer sitting in the three, making her way around the track in that order. Mom and Dad, no scratches on those bikes today. This is the old man squirrely race right here, 36 to 40-year-old novice. Love it, Pike, Boyer, Shoemaker, McWeeny. Going to be Boyer on front again. Dane Boyer keeping it perfect. All the other guys looking for a way to upset his day right now. Looks like Shoemaker trying to make a run at him. Pike right there at it. But Boyer able to handle it, all the pressure, keeping it nice and smooth. Boyer, Shoemaker, Pike, 1, 2, and 3. Them guys have been racing like that all day long. Gideon Lovett and Boyer McWeeny making up the 4 and the 5 spot. Well, we're going to go Dane Boyer, Shoemaker, and Pike. 9-year-old intermediate action getting a little bit faster on the track right now. That's going to be Sanford with a great start. Sanford dropping back though, going down the front straight to the 3 spot, leaving the door open. That's going to be Dunn and Moore on that second straightaway coming at you. Dominic Dunn, Bryson Moore, Jackson Sanford, and Daniel Joyner right there in that order, ladies and gentlemen. Dunn doing all he can to keep Moore off of him. Moore giving Dunn all he can handle. Sanford right there in the mix with him, waiting on one of them to make a mistake, but neither one of these three, slipping the pedal right there in the middle, and able to hold on to it. Bryson Moore, Dominic Dunn, Bryson Moore, Jackson Sanford, and Daniel Joyner. Medal number 10, Evan Mangino, Caden Eicher, and Justin Avila. This old house, you gotta love some Bob Vila. I know, we're gonna put an A in front of it. That's gonna be Justin Avila right there, ladies and gentlemen. Giving it all you can. Hanging on the front side of this one right now. That's gonna be Avila. Avila in the 1, mixing it up on all these guys. Eicher able to hang on underneath, making some action happen. These guys are not giving up. This is the 3rd round, and they are battling out like it's a main event at the National. Mangino. So we're going to have Avila, Mangino, and Eicher. Brooke, Ilio, Gideon, and Ryder. And they're heading down the straightaway right now. That's going to be Gideon out on the front side of this one. Gideon's got it going his way right now. Got a rear view mirror full of Ryder and Ilio. Looks like Brooks sitting back in the 4th spot, watching the race in action happen. I know Brooks only 13, and she's chasing the guys right now, but give her enough time, those guys will be chasing her. I guarantee it. It's going to be Gideon right now on the front side. Looks like Ryder sitting in the 2 spot, and Ilio in the 3. Brooks rounding out that go-around in the 4th spot. Great job. Last go-around today, last event. We got moto number 12, Bubba Artillery, Matthew Johnson, Mike Wilson. That's going to be Wilson on the front side. Johnson trying to hang the line at the bottom, able to make it fit, but Artillery's right there beside him. Wilson, Artillery, Johnson. Wilson on the front side, Artery not letting Johnson around. They're all trying to catch up to Wilson right now. That's Mike Wilson. They got their fresh air, making a hook, making it go. Mike Wilson, Bubba Artery, and Matthew Johnson.